Joseph had spent years in Egypt, not as a free man, but as a slave and later, a prisoner. Falsely accused, forgotten, alone in a dark prison cell. But Joseph never lost hope, waiting for God to open a door. He remained faithful to God. Even in prison, he stood by the Nile River and saw 7 fat, healthy cows come up and graze. The powerful king of Egypt had 2 disturbing dreams. He interpreted dreams, just as he had as a young boy. 7 full heads of grain grew on a stalk. Then came 7 thin, dried heads, which swallowed the full ones. 2 years after helping a fellow prisoner, the king's cupbearer, Joseph, was still waiting. One day, the door opened. And then, Pharaoh, in the first. Then came 7 thin, but God will give Pharaoh the answer he needs. Every wise man in Egypt, but no one could explain the dreams. Sick cows, his spirit was troubled, who devoured the fat ones, and stored away for the time of famine. In the second dream, when Pharaoh awoke, he called every magician, and then spoke with confidence. Then the king's cupbearer remembered something. There was a Hebrew in prison who interpreted my dream 2 years ago, and it came true. Pharaoh wasted no time. Joseph was summoned from the dungeon to the throne room. They dressed him, one in whom is the Spirit of God. They shaved him. Joseph, once a slave, stood before the most powerful man in the world. Pharaoh said, "I've heard that you can interpret dreams." Joseph replied, and then at Joseph, "I cannot do it." Then Pharaoh told him the dreams. Joseph listened carefully. The dreams mean the same thing. There will be 7 years of great abundance in Egypt, followed by 7 years of severe famine. The dream was given to you twice because the matter is firmly decided by God. You shall be in charge of my palace. Only in regard to the throne will I be greater than you. Then Joseph boldly gave a solution. Let Pharaoh appoint a wise and trustworthy man to collect food during the 7 good years. Pharaoh looked around at his officials. Can we find anyone like this man? Then Pharaoh made an astonishing decision. Since God has shown you all this, in a single moment, Joseph went from prisoner to prime minister. Pharaoh took off his royal ring and put it on Joseph's finger. He dressed him in fine robes of linen, placed a gold chain around his neck, and gave him a chariot of honor. Wherever Joseph went, people bowed. He was now second in command over all Egypt. During the 7 good years, Joseph stored grain in vast cities. Egypt was ready. And when the famine came, people from every land came to buy food from the man they once would have overlooked. And soon, Joseph's own brothers would come too, hungry, desperate, and unaware that the brother they betrayed was now the one who held their future.